So two films that were to have a big bang Pongal release, but only one of them will be out as planned and no prizes for guessing that it's Vijay's film, Jana Nayagan, that will not release. Why? We have no idea. What's the censor board's issue with Jana Nayagan? We have absolutely no clue. The fact is that as soon as the Madras High Court ordered for a UA certificate to be given to the film, the censor board rushed to the Madras High Court Chief Justice to pause that order, which has happened. But it's left a whole lot of room for speculation and for conspiracy theories. And that's because the CBFC, the censor board, has refused to reveal why they have such an issue with the film. The film was given to them over 20 days ago, and yet nothing. Contrast this to Parasakti. 25 cuts were ordered, 25 cuts were done, certification given, the film will release as planned. So their hurdles have all been cleared. For Jana Nayagan, if you look at the same sequence of events, cuts were done. And after the cuts, one member objected, and that's it. There's absolutely nothing they can do to push for the film's release or even address the censor board's concern because they don't know what the concern is. And that's why the conspiracy theories. One theory is that this is a central agency stalling Vijay's film to pile political pressure on him to join hands with the BJP. A theory being propped up by the DMK and Congress. The other side says, no way, Parasakti, which is all about Dravidian politics, got the green signal and not Jana Nayagan. And so it's a conspiracy by the BJP and the DMK to target Vijay. Sure, this film has a whole lot of political messaging. Like Vijay's initials in the film are TVK. That's the same as his party. And for him to release this film, let's say a month or two from now, will be a challenge because we'll be talking about a vitiated election atmosphere when the Election Commission will also be watching closely. Either way, it's unfortunate, and whether there's a conspiracy or not, we can't say. But there must be questions asked of the censor board on the manner in which they've handled the certification of this film, and this film alone for some reason. I know there are questions being asked of the makers too as to why they announced a release date even before certification. But let's face it, every film team does it. They book a holiday release even before certification. Only Jana Nayagan, however, has paid the price for that. Okay, I'll open this up now. Joining us on this broadcast is, in fact, Harish Mohamed Ibrahim, political analyst. We'll also be joined very shortly by KV Dhananjay, advocate of the Supreme Court, and Ramakrishnan Rajagopal, retired IAS and spokesperson of the Tamil Nadu BJP. Harish, what is your view on what's really played out in the court and the fact that Jana Nayagan is not going to release anytime now?
No, as far as the Tamil Nadu film circuit is concerned, it has been given at the right time. By December 18th, the film has been submitted to the Central Board for Film Certification. So they had an adequate time of almost 15 days. Usually they have been doing all these kind of film certification guaranteed within 1 week is what the film circuit has been saying now. So having said that, whether the BJP trying to woo the DVK into their alliance, which is being resisted by Mr. Vijay is the cause for this. We have to know whether it has been the truth or not only when Mr. Vijay opens up his mouth, because he is the one who claimed BJP to be their ideological enemy. Having said that, until unless Mr. Vijay, who has not been under the radar for the last 10 days, who have been pumped up, the production unit have pumped up almost 500 crores on his head, and even without opening a mouth, he is coming to the political race, stating that he is going to clear whatever the norms, whatever the which has been the hurdles for the Tamil people by and large. So even for his movie, he can't open his mouth. Then what? How come he will be opening his mouth for the ideological enemy when it comes to Tamil Nadu and Tamil Nadu
No,
people
but Harish,
when the
maybe he's choosing
2026
to wait
election
it
is
out
done?
because this is a legal case. You know, it's two different aspects. One is films, one is politics. Do we really mix the two in this kind of a circumstance?
No, the Tamil people are much more sensible than Mr. Vijay for this matter is concerned, because he is the one who want to mix both politics and the cinema. But having said that, whether Madam Jayalalitha did the same thing, no. She was there almost for 10 years in ground politics before she became the chief minister. And Mr. MGR, he entered into politics by 1950s and he became the chief minister by 1977. He took almost 25 to 27 years to become the chief minister. But here, Mr. Vijay want to use his stardom. He want to use his cult followers directly achieving the CM chair is what he has been propaganda for. Having said that, if he is going to take that as a serious issue, he has to open the mouth against because a central board for film certification obviously comes under the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, right? So even after having an adequate time for their film to be released with proper UEA certificate or U certificate under their guidelines, how come they didn't do that? So it is a deliberate attempt of the BJP-run institution, even though we can claim that autonomous body of CBFC has their own framework to do that. But whether all the autonomous bodies like CBI, ED, IT is doing their autonomous bodies of framework kind of structure in whether in Tamil Nadu or across, even now in West Bengal, whether they are doing the same thing? No, never. Because the BJP, whatever their political animosities, whatever their political aspirations,
Can I
whatever their
just
political needs,
Yeah,
they will make
you've
sure to
highlighted
go
that
ahead and
Vijay's never spoken. You're saying that this is BJP's ploy, but can I just play out for you what Vijay had said a couple of months ago, where he claimed that there is an understanding between the BJP and the DMK, and the reason this is being raised is also, Harish, I'll put that in context for you, is because you've got two films which are clearly loaded with political symbolism, but one which is Parasakti has been given the green signal and Vijay's hasn't. Here's what Vijay had said a few months ago.
இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் அதாங்க நம்ம ஃபாசிசமும் நம்ம பாயாசமும். அதான் நம்ம அரசியல் இனிமையும் கொள்கை இனிமையும். ரெண்டு பேரும் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா, ரெண்டு பேரும் பேசி வச்சுக்கிட்டு இந்த செட்டிங்லாம் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிட்டு